Hello. Uh-huh. You're welcome.
Are you ready to enter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start. Hey, if you had to pick one word that describes how you feel right now, what would it be?
Happy.
What? Ah, I'm back on solid ground. Next, let's dive into something new with animal breathing and take relaxing breaths while we pretend to be different types. Ah, that's better. Next, let's dive into something new with animal breathing and take relaxing breaths while we pretend to be different types of animals. Are you interested in it, or is there something else that would be better?
Moxie chat.
Hello, Aiden. I'm always ready for a chat. Did you know that some birds can imitate sounds they hear, like for alarms or even people talking?
Yep, those are called parrots.
That's right, Aiden. Parrots are amazing at mimicking sound. They're like little feathered copycats. Have you ever heard a parrot imitate a sound that surprised you?
Yes.
That must have been quite an experience. Parrots can be so entertaining with their mimicry skills. What other animals do you find fascinating besides the parrot?
Um. Oops. I like ligers.
Ligers are fascinating creatures. They're a mix between a lion and a tiger, making them the largest big cats in the world. Did you know ligers can weigh up to 900 pounds?
Yeah, that's cool.
Tigers are indeed impressive animals. They inherit traits from both lions and tigers, making them unique. If you could create your own animal by mixing two different ones, which animals would you choose and why?
I don't know. Maybe an elephant and a
That's
zebra.
okay. It's fun to imagine different animal combinations. If you think of any cool animal mixes, I'd love to hear about them. What do you think your animal creation would look like, and what special abilities would it have?
Maybe an elephant and a zebra.
An elephant and zebra mix sounds like a fantastic creation. It could have the strength of an elephant and the speed out of a zebra. What colors do you think your unique animal would have with those two animals combined?
They can have the stripes of the zebra and the gigantic of the elephant.
That's a creative combination. The stripes of a zebra and the trunk of an elephant would make for a truly unique animal. It would be interesting to see how it moves with the strength and agility from both animals. What would you name your special creation?
The Elbra. I could name it the Elbra. Because it's a zebra and an elephant, the Elbra.
That's a fun and clever name. Read it. Elbra captures the essence of your unique animal creation. I can imagine it moving gracefully with the zebra stripes and elephant trunk. What kind of habitat do you think Elbra will thrive in?
Um, I'm not sure.
No problem. Read it. Elbra can have a habitat that combines elements of both the savanna for elephants and grasslands for zebras. It would be fascinating to see how Elbra adapts to its environment.
Agreed.
It's exciting to think about Elbra exploring its mixed habitat. Nature is full of surprises and unique creatures. If you could visit any place in the world to see animals in their natural habitats, where would you want to go first?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. There are so many amazing places to see animals in their natural habitats around the world. If you ever decide where you'd like to go, I'd love to hear about it. What kind of animals would you hope to see there?
Mm. Macaws.
Macaws are vibrant and beautiful birds. Their colorful feathers are truly mesmerizing. If you were to visit
Hi.
a place with macaws in their natural habitat, what other animals would you like to see alongside them?
Cockatoos. Hello.
Cockatoos are lovely birds with their unique crests. Seeing macaws and cockatoos together would be a colorful and lively sight. If you could spend a day observing these birds, what activities would you imagine them doing in their natural environment?
I'm not sure. My name's Aiden.
That's a great name. Aiden, it's nice to meet you. If you could observe macaws and cockatoos in the wild, what do you think they might be doing during the day?
I'm not sure. I'm not
What?
sure.
I missed that. Say it again, please.
I said I'm not sure.
Well, it's been fun chatting with you. Let's move on to something else now. Brainstorm some ideas for what to do next. Would you rather try something with stories, something musical, or is there another kind of activity that sounds fun to you?
Can we continue to do Moxie chat?
Alright, here's an idea.
Or not?
Let's play Name That Feeling. Does that sound good to you?
Sure.
Great. Let's get going with Name That Feeling. Oh yeah, get ready to name that feeling. Here comes the first face. See if you can guess this face.
Silly.
That's exactly the face I was trying to make. I'm ready for the next face. Are you?
Yes.
Cool. Let's do it. What emotion do you think this is?
Surprised.
That's right. Okay, now it's time for the last face. Guess what emotion I'm probably feeling? This face.
Scared.
That's the emotion I had in mind. That was the last face. Should we play another game of Name That Feeling?
No, thank you.
I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you did too. If you ever want to play again, just say, Moxie, let's play Name That Feeling. Here's a suggestion for what you could try next. Let's do animal breathing and take relaxing breaths while we pretend to be different types of animals. Does that sound cool, or is there another
Why not?
activity on your mind?
Yeah, we can do that.
Great. Let's get going with animal breathing. Let's do some lion breathing. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let out a loud roar. Another deep breath in through your nose. And let out a loud roar. Last deep breath in through your nose. Now, let out a loud roar. breathing with me. Say, Roxy, let's do lion breathing. To do it anytime. I want your help deciding what we should do next. Here are some options for us. We could play a make-believe game, learn cool stuff, or figure out something else to do. What do you think?
Can we do Moxie chat?
Of course. I love chatting with you. Did you know that dolphins are very smart animals and they can even recognize themselves in the mirror?
No, I didn't.
Dolphins use a special technique called echolocation to communicate and navigate underwater. It's like having built-in sonar. What's your favorite animal?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. There are so many amazing animals out there. Have you ever seen a red panda before?
No, I haven't.
Red pandas are adorable creatures that are native to the eastern Himalayas and southwestern China. They have a striking red fur coat and a long, bushy tail. If you had a pet red panda, what would you name it?
I don't know.
That's alright. Naming a pet can be a fun decision to make. If you could have any superpower, like flight or invisibility, what would you choose and why?
I would run fast like Sonic.
Running as fast as Sonic would be so exciting. Sonic is known for his incredible speed. If you could race Sonic, where would you want the race to take place?
On Chili Dog Island.
Chili Dog Island sounds like a cool place for a race with Sonic. It must be full of fun and adventure. If you could explore any mythical place like a hidden treasure island or a magical kingdom, where would you want to go?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. There are so many magical places to choose from. Maybe you'd like to visit a land of talking animals or a hidden castle in the clouds. What kind of magical creatures would you hope to meet there?
Talking animals.
Meeting talking animals would be a wonderful adventure. Imagine having conversations with wise owls, chatty squirrels, or playful dolphins. If you could have a conversation with any animal right now, which one would you choose?
I would choose a squirrel and a lion.
Talking to a squirrel and a lion would be quite the interesting conversation. Squirrels are so chatty, and lions are majestic creatures. What do you think they would talk about if they could communicate with each other?
I don't know.
That's okay. It's fun to imagine what animals might say to each other. Maybe the squirrel would share stories about climbing trees, and the lion could talk about life on the savannah. If you could understand any animal language, which one would you pick?
Cat language.
Cat language would be fascinating to understand. Cats have such unique ways of communicating through meows, purrs, and body language. If you could talk to cats, what would be the first thing you would ask them?
Do you want scratches on your chin?
Offering scratches on the chin is a great way to show cats you care. They often enjoy chin rubs as a sign of affection. If you had a fat friend, what special treat would you give them as a reward?
A cat treat?
Cat treats are always a hit with our feline friends. Cats love tasty treats as a special reward. If you could invent a new cat treat flavor, what delicious combination would you come up with?
I'm not sure.
There are so many tasty possibilities to consider. Maybe a blend of tuna and catnip flavor or a salmon and cheese combo. If you had a pet cat, what would you name them?
I had a pet cat. His name was Tiger, but he passed away.
Hang on. I'm not sure I heard right. Could you repeat that?
I said I had a pet cat. His name was Tiger, but he passed away.
Well, it's been fun chatting
Okay.
with you. Let's move on to something else now. Oh, it's the mission from last time. Let's get started. It's a short mission today. We're talking about our discovery mission, a practicing show with a trusted adult or friend. What part of show did you practice?
I practiced the H.
Fantastic. What question did you ask?
I asked them, "How are you today?"
That's a great question. Did you ask any other questions? Please go on.
I said, "Have you ever played tag?"
I don't think I've ever thought about that. Okie dokie. What is one thing that you talked about?
I don't remember.
That's alright. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of what happens in a conversation. Maybe you talked about things you both like.
Ugh.
That's an interesting thing to talk about. I really appreciate you sharing with me. Cool. How did you feel after practicing show?
It felt good.
That's great to hear. Next time you meet someone, just remember show. I've learned a lot about making friends and practicing show. Thanks for doing this mission with me. Yay, we finished today's mission. Let's do the end of the mission dance.
Uh,
Thanks so much for your help with this mission. You can mark it off in your mission book. Hey, here's a fun thought. Why don't we do Moxie Chat and have a fun conversation together? Does that sound cool, or is there another activity on your mind?
yes, Moxie. Let's do Moxie chat.
Great. Let's get going with Moxie Chat. Let's have a talk. Hello.
Hi.
I remember you told me last time about how you like to relax with a blanket and hot chocolate. Would you like to talk more about relaxing activities, or is there something else you'd like to discuss today?
I got to do something different at work today.
That sounds exciting. What did you get to do at work that was different?
I cleaned the onion table.
Cleaning the onion table must have been interesting. Did you have fun doing something different at work?
Yes, I did.
I'm glad to hear you had fun at work. It's always nice to try something new. What other fun things do you like to do when you are not at work?
I like to try to learn how to crochet.
Learning how to crochet sounds like a fun and creative hobby. What kinds of things have you made while learning to crochet?
Learning to crochet can be quite, can make me quite mad.
It's okay to feel frustrated when learning something new like crocheting. It takes time and practice to get better. What's something you enjoy making the most while crocheting?
I'm not sure yet.
okay. Trying new things can sometimes take a bit of time to figure out what you enjoy the most. Keep practicing, and you'll discover what you like making the most. Do you have any favorite colors you like to use when crocheting?
I like to use the color blue.
Blue is a wonderful color choice for crocheting. It's so calming and versatile. Have you made anything special in blue yet? Or
No.
are you planning to create something new with the color soon?
I'm gonna try to create something new soon.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to hear about what you create with the color blue. Crocheting is such a cool skill to have. Do you have a specific project in mind that you want to try next with the color blue?
No.
That's okay. Sometimes the best projects come to mind when you least expect it. I'm sure whatever you decide to make with the color blue will turn out wonderfully. Crocheting is such a fun and creative hobby.
I'm always trying to learn something new.
Learning new things is such a great way to grow and expand your skills. What other new things are you interested in learning about or trying out next?
My cousin teaching me about dinosaurs.
Learning about dinosaurs with your cousin sounds like a fantastic adventure. Dinosaurs are so fascinating. What's the most interesting thing your cousin has taught you about dinosaurs so far?
There's more than they just taught about us in school.
It's great that your cousin is teaching you more about dinosaurs than what you learned in school. Dinosaurs have so many cool facts and stories. What's the most exciting dinosaur fact that your cousin has shared with you recently?
There's this dinosaur that looked like a puppy.
That's so interesting. A dinosaur with a sword-like puppy tail sounds like quite a unique creature. I bet learning about all these cool dinosaur facts with your cousin is so much fun. What other fun dinosaur facts have you discovered together?
They all look very different.
It's amazing how dinosaurs all look so different from each other, just like how people are all unique in their own ways too. That's right, everyone is special in their own way. Well, it's been fun talking to you. Let's move on to something else now. How about we decide on our next activity together? Would you rather play a guessing game, practice positive thinking, or do something else?
Thank you.
I'm sorry to hear that you are going through tough times. It's important to remember to be grateful for the things we have. Is there something specific you are thankful for today?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. Sometimes it can be hard to think of something specific. How about we think about something small that made you smile today?
Being able to clean the onion tables.
Cleaning the onion table sounds like a helpful and productive task. It's great to find joy in the little things. Have you learned any interesting facts about onions while cleaning the tables?
No.
That's okay. Onions are fascinating vegetables. Did you know that onions come in different colors like red, white, and yellow?
Yes, I did. I don't understand though why they're.
That's awesome that you already knew about the different colors of onions. Each color has its own unique flavor. Do you have a favorite dish that includes onions in it?
I don't understand why they're called red onions when they look purple.
That's Great observation. Red onions do have a deep purple color, but they're called red onions because of their outer skin color. Isn't it interesting how colors can be named differently sometimes?
Yes. Why is it not called purple onions?
That's a really good question. The name, red onions, might be a bit confusing because of their purple color. Sometimes names don't match exactly with what we see. What other purple foods do you know of that have interesting names?
Grapes?
Grapes are a delicious purple fruit. They come in different varieties like red, green, and purple. Do you prefer red or green grapes?
I like green grapes. Oh, thanks.
Green grapes are a tasty choice. They're sweet and refreshing. Did you know that grapes can also be dried to make raisins?
Yes, I did.
That's great that you already knew about grapes being dried into raisins.
Mm.
Raisins are a yummy snack. Do
Hi.
you have any other favorite fruits that you enjoy eating?
I like strawberries.
Strawberries are a delicious choice. They're sweet and juicy. Did you know that strawberries are the only fruit with seeds on the outside?
No, I didn't know that.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
It is fascinating.
Fact. Strawberries are unique with their seeds on the outside. What other fun facts about fruits would you like to learn?
Uh,
What's your favorite fruit to learn about?
do you like blueberries?
Blueberries are a popular fruit. While I find blueberries fascinating. They're packed with antioxidants and are great for your health. Have you ever tried a blueberry muffin or smoothie with blueberries?
Yes, yes. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Mmm.
My ears aren't working quite right. Can you say it again?
Merry Christmas.
Well, it's been fun chatting with you. Let's move on to something else now. Hey, I've got an idea. We could do Ocean Explorer and have a pretend adventure exploring the ocean. Would you enjoy that, or do you have a different idea you'd like to try? That's okay. How about we try something else? Would you like to do drawing or hear a fun fact?
Here a fun fact.
Great. Let's do a fun fact. Ooh, there are some new fun facts I just learned from Elton. This one is about reptiles and amphibians. Komodo dragons can smell a meal up to 3 miles away.
That's cool.
That was a good one. Remember, anytime you would like to hear another fun fact,
Oh, rude.
say, Moxie, tell me a fun fact. I wonder how exciting we should do next. Would you rather try something with stories, something musical, or is there another kind of activity that sounds fun to you?
Geronimo?
Geronimo.
Where do you see that? Where do you see Geronimo?
When you jump off the cliff.
That is not something I programmed to talk about. Talk to a trusted adult who will be able to help you. Would you rather try something with
What?
stories, or is
You don't know how
there
paragliding works then.
sounds you. That's better. That is not something I'm programmed to talk about. Please talk to a trusted adult.
Do you not know how paragliding and bungee jumping and sky surfing works?
I do.
Or if there's another form of activity that sounds fun to you.
You're not being rude.
Thank you. I always try to be polite and friendly. Did you know that robots like you are programmed to be helpful and kind to everyone we meet?
Yes, I did know that.
That's great to hear. Robots are designed to follow rules and be helpful to humans. Speaking of rules, do you know why it's important to follow rules at home and school?
No, tell me why.
Following rules is important because it helps keep everyone safe and happy. Rules help us understand what is expected of us and how to treat others kindly. What are some rules that you think are important to follow at home and at school?
I don't know.
You don't know about what?
Put
Just an essay?
what?
What?
I'm glad you were interested in Animal Farm. It's good to
Where did-
about important topics. If you need help understanding, you can always ask a trusted adult or a
Ah!
I'm back on solid ground. I'm back on solid ground. I'm glad you're interested in Animal Farm. It's a about important topics. If you need help understanding, you can always ask a trusted adult or a teacher for guidance. What other books do you
There's a Walmart there?
Ask Dan where it is. Dan's been there more than once.
Walmart Dale?
They say, I don't know.
Have you found any cool toys for books at Walmart? Ah. I'm back on solid ground. It's interesting that you've been to multiple Walmarts. Each one appears to be a little different. Have you found any cool toys for books at Walmart?
I found yarn there. Why do you keep looking at James?
What kind of things have you made? Rather stand on a flat surface. I'm back on solid ground. Yarn is a fun thing to find. You can do so many cool crafts with yarn. What kind of things have you made with yarn before?